Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and I have to say, I'm sorry for not uploading for a long time. But as you can tell from the title, this is a different kind of what if series. If you want this to continue in 3 days, hit 15 likes. And if you don't want it, I will get back to the normal what if Naruto was part of the Akatsuki what if. So, roll that intro. So, this begins when Naruto steals the scroll of sealing. But this time, he steals the wrong scroll. This has some kenjutsu, or sword fighting techniques. Naruto reads more and stumbles upon a jutsu. He does the jutsu hand signs. Boar, snake, hare, monkey, boar, monkey. Then he says the jutsu name, Shinigami Incarnation Jutsu. Then he appears in the middle of nowhere, hungry, naked, and most of all, confused. He sees some people in the distance and gets up in a fighting stance. The people look to be normal farmers who give him clothes and some farming tools. One of them then says, "This is Soul Society, land of the dead. If you want to survive here, you've got to work for it." Then we see Naruto's horrified face as he says, "I'm dead?" Then we see Byakuya and Shinsui talking. Keep in mind, this is taking place after the 1,000-year Blood War arc. Byakuya and Shinsui are shocked by a special presence, and so is every other captain and vice captain. Byakuya uses a Kido technique to tell them that he will handle whatever it is. When he goes to the scene, he asks himself, why is there a hollow in Soul Society? When he gets there, he sees a blonde boy farming. He brushes him off, but then the hollow spiritual pressure magnifies, alerting him. He pulls out his sword and says, "Scatter, Senbon Zakura," as all the blades head towards Naruto. And before they cut him, they hear a voice, "Stop!" Then they see Shinsui there. Shinsui then tells Byakuya that there is a hollow inside the boy, but it is not dangerous to use. It is not dangerous to them as he has a seal. Then Shinsui looks at Naruto and says, "Tell me, where did you come from?" Naruto then gets up and screams, "Konoha Gakure! That is my village!" Byakuya and Shinsui look visibly confused. Then Naruto continues, "And my dream is to get stronger so everybody acknowledges me." Byakuya thinks of Ruki after this and tells Shinsui that he will chain the blonde kid. Shinsui is a bit rattled by this, but he can see where Byakuya is coming from. Then he asks his name, and they begin their training. First, Naruto gets an Asuchi, which means he doesn't have a Zanpakuto. The first technique Byakuya teaches him is Shunpo. Byakuya asks them if they need, Byakuya tells him if they need to be fast in the training. Naruto says yes, and as they head into the Dongai, Naruto has trouble using Shunpo and just ends up using the body flicker, which is of course slower. Byakuya then pulls out his sword and says, "If I can catch you, you're dead," just to stimulate Naruto's body. He charges at Naruto, and Naruto barely dodges with a slice on his cheek. Byakuya then changes direction. Then Naruto throws a kunai to slow him down, but of course, he doesn't have them. He sees his life flash in his eyes. Then he remembers that he will be reincarnated. And he also remembers the Shunpo training. Put your power in your legs. Then infuse spirit energy. Then charge as he dodges Byakuya by a mile, although not literally. Byakuya then says, "That should have helped." Then he explains that Naruto released too much spirit energy, so his sword absorbed it. Naruto then unsheathes his sword. The sword, or the blade itself, is like a normal katana, but the guard is a demonic head with a spiral on the head. Naruto then passively asks, "This is my Zanpakuto?" Byakuya says yes and decides that before fighting can come into play, Naruto must learn some basic Kido, which could still do with fighting. Naruto is able to grasp this decently quickly, seeing how it's like jutsu. At this point, they have spent one outside day, which means it's been 1 year in the Dongai. At this time, Naruto begins to learn fighting techniques as well as Shikai. He picks up on Shikai quickly, as talking with his inner spirit is essentially talking to Kurama in the original. Also, Kurama doesn't like sharing Naruto's body with the spirit. Sounds weird, I know. When Bankai comes up, Naruto summons his spirit, which takes the appearance of a demon in the middle of a tornado, or I should say, on top of a tornado. The demon also looks like it has some rough times before, like bad memories or abused mentally. Naruto challenges it, and their first battle commences. The demon pulls out a wooden katana and gets ready. He then attempts to hit Naruto, which he dodges. Naruto returns to slice the spirit, but is sliced by something. Naruto is then blown away. Naruto gets up and says, "You have one ability the same as my Shikai, but the other two are different." Naruto then charges at him and misses his slice, but gets cut. Then Naruto gets up all bloodied and says, "I've found out your abilities," as he says them to his Zanpakuto. So that's where I'm going to be ending this part. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, that's essentially it. See you guys next time.